Brilliant. Well done, guys. You're doing very, very well. Okay, so let's have a look now. So we spoke about the 3 different sales decks. The first one we said was the CEO, the C-suite sales deck. The second one was second tier or buyer, middle management sales deck. And your third one, your buyer sales deck. So what we want to do now is we want to really dig down. We want to understand what do we need to do, or what process do we need to follow to ensure that we have an effective sales deck. So the process I'm going to give you is one that we found works exceptionally well in almost every industry. But remember, your industry is unique. Your customers, your markets might be different. So go through the process, use this as an example, but there might be additional steps that you might need to add. So let those innovative, creative juices flow. Really dig deep and think deeply. What process would be the most effective in your industry, your markets, to ensure that you get high-level buy-in from the CEOs? Okay, so when designing and documenting the CEO Managing Director deck, your goal is to design a deck which will encourage a high level of buy-in. This will show the CEO or Managing Director to not only believe in the solution that you can provide, but will also leave them with an understanding around how your organizational vision and mission is aligned with their organizational vision and mission. And secondly, once you get the CEO, Managing Director, to see how the solution can provide exactly the right solution that they're looking for, and how your vision and mission is aligned with the vision and mission of their organization. Remember, once you've done all of that, they will provide positive pressure from the top, which will support your sales efforts. So what are we looking at doing with our 3 different levels of sales deck? So first of all, we're looking to provide a strategic look. We're looking to talk to the CEO, so they'll put pressure from the top down. We're also looking to have user decks. So we've got users putting pressure from the bottom up. And then obviously we're going to see the middle tier, the buyers, the guys who have the budget, and they make the decision. But imagine when they're getting pressure from the top and the bottom. Okay, so let's have a look at that process. So as we go through this, the most important part, as you can imagine, you need to catch people's attention. So you need to have a big opening, and your big opening needs to speak about some big change. So when you're talking to CEOs, they haven't got time to waste. They want somebody who's going to come there, going to add significant value to them and their organization from a strategic point of view. They're going to show them big picture changes. They're going to talk strategy. You're going to show how by using your product or your services, you will indeed help the organization to improve efficiencies, their team might become more effective or will become more effective. You'll support them to reduce costs. And this is not where we're talking about price. We're talking about reducing costs. We're talking about cost savings due to lower maintenance intervals. We're talking about cost savings that the company is going to realize because of the superior performance of your product or service. We're also talking about making sure that we optimize their bottom line. We're making sure that we're going to provide a solution, a perfect solution that is aligned with the exact transformation that they're looking at. So we've got the opening. In the opening, we need to bring up a big change. Remember, we conduct those monthly SWOT analyses, not just for ourselves, but it gives us as salespeople the most powerful set of tools. Nothing's more important than knowing what's going on in your market. What changes might be affecting the way you approach your market? What changes are going on at your customers that you can help them with? In fact, what changes happen on an international basis that you feel you could highlight and bring to your customers' attention? So opening, big change. Next, you want to bring into the conversation. It's all great. So we've got this grand opening and we're talking about the change, but we need to show you that we indeed have a better way. So it's no good saying, oops, there's this huge challenge, don't know what to do. But highlight the challenge, and immediately you want to show them from a strategic macro perspective how your product will actually offer them a better way. The next thing you want to look at is you want to have a look and you want to say, okay, so within your organization, within your markets, within your industry, within the country as a whole, these specific challenges have arisen, But we're not also going to talk about the challenges. What we're going to do is we're going to connect those challenges, those changes, those differences, different things that are happening in our marketplace to how our product and service will actually help them overcome those challenges, help them to mitigate those challenges more effectively. Next, as I said, we're going to teach them to overcome the challenge. So we highlight the challenges, we teach them how to overcome the challenges. The most important part of it all, so we've gone through this whole process, the big change, the challenges, how our product will support the challenges, but the most important thing when you're talking to CEOs is you need to have some way that you can prove you can do it. So you either want a recorded testimonial from a similar organization, you're going to want a case study where you can prove it, or better still, earn the right to run a trial at their organization. And then finally, once you've gone through all of this, you've got support from the top, you've got pressure being applied from the top down, and because of that, and the pressure from the bottom up, because you're approaching your market from the bottom up, and the middle tier, you are finally going to be in a position to form a mutually beneficial supply partnership with each customer.